Hi, welcome to Sabbath School Daily, where we have been studying from this lesson right here, God's Mission, My Mission. Today we're starting a brand new lesson, lesson number 4, which has the title, Sharing God's Mission, and today is Sabbath's lesson, where we're going to begin looking at what we're going to study this week. This week's lesson is going to be about the story of Abraham, Lot, Sodom, and Gomorrah. But truly what we're going to be studying is Abraham's interaction in that event. When the three messengers arrive at his house, he didn't really know what was in store for Sodom and Gomorrah, but we see through the development of the story that he had the heart of a missionary. Look at what the book Patriarchs and Prophets, page 138 and 139 says. It says, Abram had seen in his guests only 3 tired wayfarers, little thinking that among them was one whom he might worship without sin. And we know that because among those 3 was Jesus himself. The memory verse this week comes from John chapter 13, verse 34 and 35 that says, "A new commandment I give to you, that you love one another, as I have loved you, that you also love one another. By this, all will know that you are my disciples, if you have love for one another." You know, one of the best ways to motivate employees is to give them ownership of what they're working on. When you look at workplaces in our modern world today, you'll soon notice that the best ones, the most successful businesses, are those where the leaders include their employees in ownership. When employees take ownership of what they do, of their projects, of the mission of the company, that company will have a lot more success than a micromanaged company where the employees are just there to make money. They don't have any ownership. They don't participate in what's happening. It's that way in business, and it's the same way in the kingdom of heaven. You see, God gives us ownership. He includes us in what is happening, in the plan of salvation. We see that throughout the entire Bible. Here in this example that we're going to be studying in this week's lesson, we see Abraham taking part of God's salvific mission. So as the lesson puts it in the last paragraph of today's lesson, throughout this chapter, 3 great spiritual qualities of Abraham are revealed: hospitality, love, and prayer. Qualities that can greatly aid in mission as well. Friends, God doesn't just sit back doing everything from heaven without letting us know what's happening. He wants to include us in this mission. So it's not only about God's mission. That's why the title of the quarterly is God's Mission, My Mission. Because for reasons unbeknownst to me, actually not so much. I know why the Lord does this, but it would be a lot easier on him if he just did it himself, if the angels just did it themselves, if they didn't really include us. It would be so much easier for him. But in an incredible way, for our benefit, the Lord includes us in this great plan that he has. This plan of using us as missionaries, as disciples, as friends, as instruments in his hands to reach a dark world. And so I hope that encourages you to day by day become more of that instrument, more of that missionary, noticing how God does it, learning from his example, and applying it in your own life every day. May the Lord bless you as you study this lesson. Do not forget to read up on the lessons, to open the Bible, to look at the verses. That will help you so much in your journey of being an effective disciple and a discipler, extending that to other people. Please remember to comment down below if you have any questions or any comments. I'd love to interact with you. And remember to like, share, and subscribe to our videos. We release one every day, and I hope to see you again here tomorrow for another Sabbath School Daily.